Yeah. The hottest podcast in the world. F your DJ.
Fuck your DJ, man. Fuck your DJ, the podcast.
Hey.
ELR. What's good, bro?
I see you, man. Top of the year.
You know, y'all don't know. The man used to live in Milwaukee, then he went back.
We listen, man. We working, we grinding.
But we back. You know what I mean? Just some more episodes and shit. You know what I mean? I'm glad. I'm hoping. You know what I'm saying? From the response that we've been seeing, y'all, people are digging the show.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? It's some real shit, real DJ talk. A podcast for DJs by DJs, and we really stress that. Any walk of DJing, whether you DJ on the controller, whether you DJ on turntables, whether you got the little box, you know what I mean, doing your thing,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, if you're good as you say you are, you should feel like what?
F your DJ.
You know what I mean? And we're here. What's been going on, brother?
Man, you know, just working right now, man. I kind of been taking a little bit of a break on, like,
Change markets, basically. He changed markets, so now he's in a brand new market. So
Yeah,
now, what does that mean?
So it's it's interesting, right? Because I've been here before. When you're in a new market, you got to start over. You know?
Right.
You got to build those relationships with people, and a lot of times, what people don't realize, a lot of the music industry is a relationship thing. You know, you got to build a relationship with people. People, you know, they'll invest time and interest into you off of what they relationship they got with you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not taking time to build with people, they like, what's my purpose to invest? You know what I mean?
And you, and I don't even know you.
I don't even know you. There's no reason for me to go. You know what I mean? So. Just rebuilding that, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta, it's almost like you gotta come in. It's very humbling because you gotta come in with that mentality of, you know, hey man, listen, I'm just not going to.
Check me out, here's my demo.
This is what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? This is what I got to offer. What can I do to help you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Very much of a me coming to serve you attitude. And because of that.
Let me spin this on you though. So, you know, we like to get right to it. Does that mean you change your rates? Coming in?
In a new market, do I change
new
my
market?
rate?
Do you change your rates?
Well, all right, so check it. I'm not going to put no names out here. It's the FYO DJ podcast. This guy tells me, right, so I come home, and this my guy, like, yo, shout out to you. If you listening, you know who I'm talking to, and I'm not going to say your name because I don't want to be on no funny shit. But my guy tells me, like, yo, and he ain't been DJing as long as me.
Okay.
Now, he been promoting this stuff, you know what I'm saying, for a while. He been doing this artist thing. But he tells me, like, he just started DJing here in the past maybe year or so. But he tells me, like, yo, man, you know, back home, you know, we ain't really getting that much money like that, so you gonna have to undercut people in order to get ahead. And I'm like, what is going on here? Now, ladies and gentlemen, anybody, like kids, I don't care what age you are, where you starting off at, if you just started DJing, if you haven't started DJing, this is what you need to understand. You tell people what you are worth. You don't let nobody tell you what you're worth. People will do whatever you let them do to you. So if you let them get over on you and they giving you $75 a night, guess what they're going to do? Give you $75 a night.
When they owe you more money.
Stop playing. Listen, I've been DJing for a while. I've been doing music, not just DJing for a while. You got to pay me for all these years of bumping my head and learning and trying to figure this out. You're not just paying me for this right now. You paying me for all the years that I got to here. That helped me be to who I am right now. That's who you pay me for. So people who just listening and experienced people who, if you feel like listen, and I understand it's hard because you gotta make ends meet. Listen, I get it. I got 2 kids. Listen. I totally agree with everything you're saying. But at the same time, you got if you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for anything.
Anything.
So that's my. I know it's kind of me starting the episode off heavy, but that's
It's
real
real
though. It's real
personal.
though. It's real though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real. I want people to know that though.
You better pay my man.
For real, man.
You know what I'm saying?
For real, man.
What he need.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm not.
Serious.
But anyways, whatever. He getting me out my bag today. But yeah, so you know.
That's a valid question though. You know,
yeah, that is a valid question.
Should you change your rate? I mean, coming in the market, even though you know your worth, but a person they don't necessarily know you.
Right.
And you coming in and you really. You know, you're not coming to take over, but you're trying to
just
get in.
To eat. Yeah, I mean, everybody's trying to eat, you know, and that's the thing, too, that other people got to understand, other DJs, you know. And that's another reason why we kind of do this, too, to bring other, you know, different DJs from different walks of life and different avenues together because, man, we can all eat together. There's money out here for all of us to do whatever we want to do. We can, if we are stronger as a team, as a unit. truthfully, you know, strength in numbers. So as long as we sticking together,
Right.
if we, you know what I'm saying, if we all get, I wish there was like a DJ association or something like that. That'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? That'd be something cool.
I mean, that's kind of like what DJ crews are, kind of.
Yeah, I guess so.
way.
Yeah.
But you mean like a
so
collective?
Yeah, like overall, because I feel like, you know, when you do DJ crews, that is good, and I guess that is true.
Right.
To an extent, I guess that is kind of probably about the best.
The closest thing,
the closest
too.
thing
Right.
that we'll probably be able to get to it, because it'd be like healthcare or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It'd be on that spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Like giving people, you know, different things. It
Right.
would be like a whole nother thing.
Word. Well, you know what? Let's not hold these brothers up.
Yeah.
Younger DJs, new generation, man. You know what I mean? I've seen a couple different transitions and generations of DJs. You know what I mean? You know what's weird? Like listening to the J. Cole record. You know what I'm saying? What is it? The Middle Child or
Yeah,
what?
Middle Child. Yeah.
I kind of feel like, you know what I mean? That's where I fit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the transition of like the DJs. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean? You're not like necessarily like the Doc B, in which he's gonna be on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Doc B.
Yeah.
I don't feel like though that generation I watched.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I was cool because it was dope for me because I got to see all those cats, and it was like at least 7 to 10 DJs you can just go watch, and they're like fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like damn. So I got to see all of those DJs and create my style. So I feel like they're, you know what I'm saying, one generation I fit in here, and then we got this new generation of DJs.
Wow, I see what you're
you know what I'm
saying.
saying? So it's weird to hit yells in the car like, damn, that shit is tight, bro.
Yeah.
But anyway,
real,
the HomeReckers, you know.
Home
You
Records.
start seeing,
We got them in the building.
you know, little logos, and you start seeing these cats, you know what I'm saying, come in the building. You're like, damn, man, familiar faces. all the time. You know what I mean? And then you start seeing, you know what I mean, they're doing bars here, and then all of a sudden you see that they got the night here and all shit. They all over the place.
It happened.
You know what I'm
really
saying?
quick, fast.
Right.
Oh my god.
So, you know what I'm saying? I'll let y'all brothers introduce yourself. These are the HomeReckers. Like, I really enjoy these cats, you know, pause, nothing like that. You know what I mean? You know, really, these guys are super dope. Entertainers and DJs, man, of the new wave, bro. So, you know, without further ado, man, HomeReckers, I mean, how y'all feeling, you know?
Good,
you know,
man.
from left to
Good.
right to left, you know, introduce yourself.
What's up? Well, I'm Austin. from HomeReckers.
I'm Adam. I'm from the HomeReckers too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Word.
And
Thanks for having us.
yeah, we here.
Dope. So,
Hey.
how long have each of you guys been in the game, like officially, like?
Late 2016 was our freshman year in college, and then we started rocking house parties. Basically,
So, who idea was it? Like, so you guys are like friends? You know,
Yeah,
back?
Best friends from high school.
Word. So, who had the idea? Like, bro,
About to be
So-
DJs.
So,
About to be
yeah.
hey,
DJs.
let's get into it. Like, yeah, who idea was that?
So in high school, we just kind of like kick it and not do anything, and we'd go to Guitar Center and we'd fuck around with all the DJ controllers.
Oh, shit.
And
Okay,
one day for Christmas, Austin and my brother bought me a Newmark Mixtrack Pro 2. Those pieces of plastic. Yeah.
I remember them joints.
Word. Oh, for me. Oh, word.
You didn't even know that.
That's crazy.
You didn't even know that.
Nah.
That was from you.
That's hard.
So thanks, man. Yeah,
word,
so
word.
then I brought it into the dorms at UWM, and all the RAs were knocking at my door telling me to turn it down, and so I started doing house parties, and then he got
Yeah, I got my refund check from college from like my student loans,
Word.
and
lit.
I spent it all on DJ gear from you. I remember walking in there and sitting in there, and I was like, oh, I bought this for Adam from you, so I was like, might as well just go to you again.
And what's crazy, man, is you know, back and forth. I've always like kept like some type of music, like store under my belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like back Mars Music, I mean Scratchpad. That's where I met all the old school DJs and shit. And you know, just at GC, and my whole purpose of just being there is like, man, you know, everything else here is cool, but you know, I mean, this is the department that, you know, what I mean, I see the younger cats come in, I'm like, yeah, this is who I serve. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
hey,
because
shout out to you. You got me my job up there. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Listen, man, that's.
I was just the plug.
But you know what? But you know what? No,
Yeah.
for real. This is like my bro for one. But the other thing is, you learn so much in them environments because you around people like him. I'm around him, and I'm seeing what he doing, and you know, there's other guys that I was up there working with that I was receiving so much information that I was like, it was like living in YouTube world. You know what I'm saying? Where you know
Yeah.
people gotta go to YouTube stuff like, damn, how do I do this? And you like, man, fuck it. Hey, bro, how do I do da 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 da?
Yeah.
All right, I got you. You need da 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 da.
Yeah, you got an
What in
expert
real
that tells
life?
you
Like it's
everything
really,
you need.
yeah, like
Yeah.
totally, like that's really
It's
cool an
amazing.
environment to be around.
It's
so that's
total
dope.
immersion in
Yeah.
like music and stuff like that. Like that's like something that I want to do. Like if I get like an opportunity to get any job in music, like I take it 100% of the time.
That's dope.
Because like it's total immersion. Like that's all I want to do with my life anyway. So like being in a music shop or whatever, like that's definitely like a thing for me. Like I would definitely have a job in a music shop for sure.
Go ahead. Okay, so I wanted to ask you this then. With that being said, obviously, you know, you do it for the love of it, right?
Yeah.
So, but I guess the bigger question is like, because you do it for the love of it, what made you continue to do it? Even when did the money not become an issue? You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody's paying, like, all right, like I just said at the beginning of this, if I'm like, yo, man, you gotta even pay for your gigs now, and I understand that sometimes it's not always about the money.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the question. Like, when is
When
that
you start like valuing it.
Yeah.
So I like to look at it personally as if I'm not gonna work like a real job where I can make like money by myself, like with tips or like hourly, whatever, it doesn't matter. If I can't value my time, like it's not fair for them not to give me something. Because like if I'm gonna go and like be creative and like change their environment to make them money too, like it's important that they reward me. So like I like to look at it like if I could be somewhere else doing something to make money.
right.
So it's a fair balance, but that's when it's like that's how I feel.
It's like how you value your time, and
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like people, they want to put their value of our time, like what they think we're worth. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, how do you figure not to pay me what I feel like I want to be paid? But then you go, yeah, man, you know that. You just give you a bottle. Yeah, a couple bottles, you good. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
one bottle on a bar tab, you're good.
Like what?
Yeah.
How does that work? You know what I'm saying? Like in anybody's world, like where does that work? And that's not worth my time.
Right, that's
Yeah.
real.
You know
That's
what I'm
the thing
saying?
too. This DJing right now is our only jobs. Like, and we split
That's
pay.
dope.
You know what
Man,
I'm saying?
that's
I go
the
to
whole
school
thing. Like
too,
people
and-
don't understand if you put the time into it, you know what I mean. You can really make some decent money and take care of your family. But one thing is, you know, it's a hustle.
It is, yeah, you have
It's
to
a-
work it
it's a
all the
super
So
time.
hustle.
talk about that. How do you guys get to that from the perspective of you guys started in 2016? That was only what 3 years ago.
Right.
Yeah,
So how do you
so-
go from there to listen? We don't need no jobs. Beat it. We're not doing them.
Yeah.
How do you get to that?
Well, it got to this point where like we had our Vitucci's thing when we first. That was our first thing. Was at Vitucci's.
Yeah.
Every Thursday we started that party, and then it got hot, and then my
Never had
20
DJs, dog, back in the day, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I hate they like be like sound like dated and shit like that, like back in the day. But no,
Yeah.
fam, like they didn't have DJs on the block. It was jukebox. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
City, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so
Like,
I think we started
It's
on
so
New
close
Year's.
to UWM though.
Right.
Like it's like it was like an untapped market because like we were like the house party DJs of UWM. You know what I'm saying? So like
Low-key
from
famous,
that
you
we
say.
could bring kids in the Vitucci's and like generate money for them and get paid for it like steadily instead of like relying on a house party for like
Right.
that stuff.
Mhm.
Like I didn't want to deal with that. But then from there we went down. Was it Brothers? Was that?
Yeah,
first?
then we went to
Yeah.
Brothers.
Yeah, and then
That was
Brothers on
sick.
Tuesdays was fun. We're still doing that party. And then from there, now we're at Garage on Thursdays.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, and Plum on Mondays.
Word.
Yeah,
See,
I got some good spots too.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
I got
we
some
have a
premier
yeah.
spots.
And we have a monthly party at Site 1A too.
Yeah.
Okay, word.
So like,
Hotel
so like
Heartbreak.
with like residencies and stuff like that. Residencies are like the biggest thing for DJs in my personal.
I agree with that.
Mhm.
'Cause that's your consistent income.
Exactly. It's
Right.
like that's like
That
our
gonna keep
job.
coming.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like as long as you can work out like a good deal. I'm only 21, so like I'm still learning like how to like value myself and value a bar's time and like work out deals with these people and like what the proper like language is to like talk to these people in a professional like setting. So like it's hard to like kind of like finesse and hustle like around it because I'm still learning like how to.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it comes a time.
Right. This is one thing. Just make sure you know what you worth, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And the market worth, the market value. You know what I mean? Like where all of us should stay at. You know what I mean? And then if you know a DJ is making, you know, on an average $300, you know, at one of the clubs, you know, you kind of you know where you at. You're like, all right, cool. I think I'm worth like 150, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe, you know what I'm saying, you shoot for a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So you don't kill yourself.
Yeah, we're not trying to undercut
anyone. Yeah, kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys, they don't understand.
Well, yeah, we're doing enough too where you have to like give yourself like less price because like you have to get up there and prove it.
You have to get in somehow.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, that was a big thing for because I mean Vitucci's like, fuck it. Vitucci was only like $100 a night, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not a lot for DJs. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like now knowing what I know about like how to like value ourselves and stuff like that, that's not a lot, but it got our foot in the door.
It was a book. Like we got it booked and it was on our portfolio. Like we started there, and that's how you DJ here and you go to a bar owner and you're like, we DJ here, they like us.
And like
from
all right, come on Saturday. Because we took $100 a night there, that was our first residency. That was our first like real like bar gig. You know what I'm saying? Like from there, like bar owners and shit like that, like heard about us like through that, which was dope. Like so like basically it all worked like in the grand scheme of things. Like
so I like to tell other DJs, and I don't know, I guess this is a good parameter, but like your value, I feel like for me is largely incorporated or associated with what your resume may look like. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Right, so like if you have this history of knowing, like you said, you got a residency, you can come to the next person and say, hey, listen, I can show you that I've been able to do this with this.
Yeah.
It's not me just coming up with this thing that I think sounds good. No, so, I can bring these amount of people.
I'll give you references.
I can back this up.
I'll give you references. I'll give you my manager's number.
Yeah, it's real, and that helps.
It's like stacking the foundation. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stack your foundation, and I guess the difference between stacking a foundation and undercutting would be just the. All right, that's what these guys.
You ain't got no purpose. Like you're just doing it
just to get in somewhere. Like you're like, oh man, how much do we want? All right, this is.
And a lot of the time, like even if you undercut somebody, I think a bar manager is probably gonna like notice that if someone's gonna undercut you, like you're probably not even gonna get like the value out of it.
You would think that. You would think that the world would be a different place.
All right.
You feel me?
I haven't seen it yet.
You know what I'm saying? Like you would think that, but like a lot of times, like it's they don't get like you get what you pay for a lot of the times. Like in life in general, though. You know what I'm saying? Like pay a little bit extra for it. You know what I mean?
No,
it comes with extra. You know what I mean? Stuff.
That's
you know what I mean?
Like, that like in like my emotions, like I've been like experiencing lately in my head too. Like where like if someone's not paying me a lot, like I'm not even gonna try to promote it as hard as I can. You know what I'm saying?
You're not
exactly.
Yeah.
That's a spin. That's another spin. I thought about this like a couple times, and now I just want to throw it out there because promotion. Being a DJ now, to me, I feel like you have to be a mini promoter.
That's I think you're major.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For yourself, you know,
unless you're cashing out on a promotion company, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta.
Because, bro, I'm gonna tell you, bro. We came from an era where cats booked you on. You know, you were just the music.
Yeah.
You were just the music. The nightclub had in-house promotion, and they sat down with a team and promoted the night, and you just made sure that you had those hits,
the music,
because they're gonna bring people in no matter what.
Hell yeah.
But you know, I think bigger city mentalities start to take place in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
You know, and they go, all right, well, we're getting older, the bar owners. We need to get some young blood in here. How do we do it? Yeah. And then that's where the promoters were kind of like made.
Yes, okay, that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? But before there, man, these bars, nobody had a promoter. The promoter was the club. You know what I'm saying? So now you had to transition and understand, like, you have to promote yourself. You have to get people here in a way
to kind of cut that whole middle section out of whatever's going on.
So you guys feel like you have to be a promoter,
definitely,
in order to be a DJ.
I think you guys do a good job of that then, right? Like marketing and promoting.
Yeah.
What's some of your good tips and just tools that people can kind of use, or just, you know, different little nuances that help you guys with your promoting? Because I think that's honestly for me, and I've released music. Obviously I produce, so I do production and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I understand how important like marketing and advertising is. Like if you're trying to reach an audience, you have to be able to touch that like you need to know who you're trying to reach. You know what I mean? So I think it's really cool when people are actually able to do that and brand themselves to be able to build whatever off of it. Because now I feel like you guys are getting to that point where people starting to know who you are, people starting to see who you are, to where now y'all can move on and do other things, not just DJing events. You might be able to host an event or whatever. You know what I mean? Like you're starting to build that brand. So I just wanted you guys to share some of that with people to be able to help from a DJ perspective.
Yeah. Adam and I have we have two different opinions. Kind of like he's more like as far as marketing goes, because he's a marketing major in college right now.
Okay,
so,
okay, I like that.
He studies like the statistics and logistics and stuff like that, and the trends and
that tell you a lot though.
Yeah. But me personally, like I go down to like the brass tacks, just like I pretty much just post and do whatever I feel like. Like I'm just like myself at all times, and I try to make people see that through my social media. You know what I'm saying? Because people relate to you trying to just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? And like really, it's just also another thing is just having content.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that.
And like, cause like if you have like dope photos, like me, like we have like his roommate.
Yeah, we got a ring of photographers.
Yeah.
It always helps. That's another thing.
He's like
that's the cheat code for real.
Yeah, he's like the ultimate photographer right now.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, man. Promoting yourself. Like I'm like, damn, dude. Metro always got somebody recording.
Yeah.
Always. You know what I'm saying? And shit, that turns into right away. Boom.
It's 1,000 to 15.
Boom.
It's like a million likes, all because they always have something to post. These people are always
you know what I mean? They always know exactly what's going on.
Especially when you have that consistency.
Especially when you have 5 gigs a week, man. And if you're posting all those gigs and showing people how much fun you're having and like how good everything is, dude, like come on. Like people are gonna see that and be like, okay, so these guys are like actually like legit.
Word.
Like, but that's not to go to say that we don't care about the music side of it. You know
Right.
Like,
For sure. Yeah, for sure. And I just wanted to speak to that because I just think it's important.
It's definitely important, man, because you have to make money at this. That's the goal.
Obviously, we love doing it.
Yeah. We love it. We love it, but man, you want to be able to suffice and feed.
It's got to be worth it for you.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And these are things that people might not know. You know what I mean? We think, like, a lot of people just think of using Instagram just to be on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Look at some thoughts. Like, nah, actually, I'm trying to figure out the cheat code. You know what I'm saying?
I'm studying the algorithms.
You know what I mean? For real. Just trying to figure out, what it takes to get the extra views, so people when they see you go, oh man, that DJ is cold. He be lit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the difference, man. Nowadays, like you have to be in front of the camera.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
have to be, because I think you have to be tangible. You have to be
that's true.
To be a successful person. Like,
to be like, oh, I know what he is.
You have to be enough reserved.
Have to be able to see each other.
But you have to be tangible. Yeah. You have to be. You know what I mean? Like I remember a guy told me, he's like, man, that's why Bad Boy Bill. He's it's always a big craze because he's never out there. When you see him at all these gigs, and then he's like almost inaccessible. Yeah. But no, not in the DJ world. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but that was probably then. Now I don't feel like that would work here. It would work now,
man. Because if we think about, let's have that conversation. We talking about DJs, right? Who are some? Just name 3 big DJs that you can name off the top of your head.
Let's go all over. DJ or producer DJ?
No, we're gonna say DJ.
Let's go. Jazzy Jeff.
Okay.
And
that nigga, I don't know. You can't really get around him. The first one you just named. He's hard to be around.
Hey,
and it's not even no shot. Like, yo, I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
when I said that, I knew
annoying for real. I get it, but I'm just saying, like, he ain't really out of pocket for that.
So another.
Anyway,
another DJ, because that didn't work.
He said that didn't work. Kid Capri. I'm just naming ones that are coming in my head right now.
Let's go.
Let's go. Where we going? Y'all got anybody?
Doug.
Y'all know
I was
anybody?
gonna say Khaled.
Like,
I don't think
Khaled, you ain't getting close to Khaled
either. Yeah.
I'm saying, but he feels more accessible though.
I can see that. I can see
Okay,
more
why?
accessible.
That's fair.
Why?
Because of the Snapchat thing. Yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
It's,
nah,
it's that
that's
connection.
someone who I
That's
think is
fair.
a good example for
That is
someone
a
who
good
is reachable, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
At least you can
Okay,
feel
that's
like
fair.
it. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
feel
no.
like it. Like
Like, you can add him. He's not gonna add you back on Snapchat. But you can add him on Snapchat. That's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. I really do think you have to be connected.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, all right, this is another question. Like, so do you feel like having a girlfriend in this field, or
real
a
conversation
wife,
right
or
now.
anything
Oh
like
my
that?
God,
Do you
man.
feel like it's hard?
Baby, I love you. I'm
Oh,
not really.
geez.
I love this. This is my favorite question ever, probably.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
I've
fam, like
never
I've
heard
been
anything
up and
like
down. You know what I'm
this.
saying? Left, right, and it
I
takes
feel
a,
so
it takes
strongly
a,
about this. I feel like girls ruin music careers.
Damn.
Girls ruin music careers, bro. Rule number 10: girls fucking suck. That's a rule I've lived by like my whole life. Dude, girls literally.
I heard
ruin music
I heard
careers.
people say Drake feels like that too.
Dude, every time that I've gotten in a relationship with girls, like something goes wrong with my music career. Like for an extended period of time.
Oh my God.
I'm single right now.
but you know what? I mean, it takes a lot. It does take a lot, and
I think it just might be like
Women
maybe
are
that
very
me personally I haven't
personal
found like a real connection, a real
or somebody that works with your situation. But being a DJ, do you just in general, is it hard to have a girlfriend or a wife being a DJ?
I mean, all right, I'll say this: me being married, right? Like it's, you know, it's you have your ups and your downs with every, you know what I mean, with any relationship. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna front like, you know, sometimes, baby, I love you. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes she might be like, babe, what are you talking about? Like, what are we talking about? I don't understand why.
I don't think we can hear it.
That's how you know I'm scared.
because he's getting scared.
So listen, this is what I'm telling you. It can be hard, though, for real. But you gotta understand, like, yo, that's the part of, like, and maybe you're right. Maybe, I don't know. I think, I read the book Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. So I strongly feel that men and women are made up differently. They're you know what I mean? Like, they react to things differently. They respond to things differently. Just they're straight up the way they're made up.
Genetics. Yeah.
Genetics,
People
right?
are just
So-
completely, yeah.
So like I think that does play a role in relationships and in the times of when you're interacting with women. Like sometimes they might overreact about things. Not to say and that's just for me, just for relationships in general. I think when you're a DJ though, and you're dating a DJ from a female's perspective, you gotta understand and be comfortable in y'all relationship.
Yeah, you have to be really comfortable with
Yeah,
someone.
because there's a certain level of, you know, we
Girls
talk.
coming up to
You have to be
Yeah,
friendly
you
with
know what I mean?
everybody.
Yeah, you have to
People
be
gotta-
friends
Bro,
with
that's the
people.
coldest part.
You're
Like,
supposed to be the
coldest
party
part.
guy.
You're
Literally,
supposed to be
you're the life of the
like,
party. Literally.
kind, and you have to be like willing to talk and be able to be
Yeah.
comfortable with everybody. And sometimes people get uncomfortable with that. So it is
Best question
tough.
right now, fam, and this is when do you like the time when the girls like just in your face and you're DJing?
That's the worst.
Right.
I don't like what the people are doing.
Why women they would think that would be like, oh, you got all them hoes all up on you and this and that. Normally, like it's not even that's not even what you're paying attention to.
Right, you like, man, get out of my way, man. I can't.
But you
even
know
know
what?
what's going
You
on.
gotta tell somebody get out your way with a
What's
smile.
going on?
With a smile.
I had a horror
And you
story.
keep asking me about this same song I just played 10 minutes ago. Please get out the way.
I had a horror story last night. This girl came up to me that always shows up at my gigs and asks the same questions. She came up to me. She was like, "Can I spin the platters?" And this was my first Friday at a Plum. And she like almost did it. And I was like, "No!" and then she
That's
was
the
like,
fastest way to
"She was
get
like,
your
you
hand
get free
pops,
drinks?
too.
Can
Yeah,
you buy
I'm
me a
saying.
drink?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "No!"
Actually, get free. Oh, she wild.
Yeah, she was wild, and I was like, "No, go away."
You know, rule number one, like coming to the DJ booth, never. And you say,
Ever.
what did it say? Ever touch a black man radio. Don't ever do like this over
Don't
some
do that.
platters.
That's what I'm saying.
And
is
that will get you hurt.
Don't even
That's-
drink near the
Dude,
platter. Like,
Right.
seriously,
Like,
dude.
that's disrespectful.
Away.
It's like-
There's
like-
people that come up to me
They
and
don't
do
get
that.
it.
I just want to like.
They don't get it. It's like
I swear.
We gotta make up a
It's
new
my
term
friend.
to
I
like
look
tell
at you,
people
I'm
to go
like,
in nicely. Like,
But
dude,
man, what is that equivalent to? So people understand. Like I know you want to hear your jam.
yeah.
You're a little, you're turned up a little bit. You know, really can't see, but you're trying to answer the song with your cup in your hand.
In my mind, it's
Bro.
like driving and somebody grabbed the steering wheel.
Yeah, that's like so you're driving, someone shoves a phone in your face. Like,
Yeah,
you're
come on.
driving the car.
Like, come on, bro.
Man, like-
Chill out.
Yeah,
Like, I don't
yeah. get it.
get it. Like, and then like if they don't understand. Like what?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, what? What is that equivalent to? So people understand. Like you, I know you want to hear your jam. You look, you're a little, turned up a little bit. You know, really can't see, but you're trying to answer the song with your cup in your hand.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What?
Yeah. It's
I'm
always been-
jiggying, like he would say. Can I jiggy? I'm jigging. I can't do that shit with you right
Man,
here.
get out the way, cause and then the other piece is when they do that and then if something happened to it, you know what they gonna do? They gonna look at you and you ain't gonna never see them again.
Yep, and
They
that's
gonna
out
be
of
gone.
your pocket.
It's gonna be out of you gonna have to fix it and take care of it and they gonna be gone. You ain't gonna know where they at,
Out
who
of
they
your
are.
pocket. If you're getting paid no money, these are the little things that happen
And
that
that's
you
the
need to
other
pay
thing
for.
too, right? You know, from a DJ perspective, we pay when you paying us a rate, that comes, you know, you can factor in us having to get this $2,000 laptop with that.
Yeah.
Because that's as expensive for us. If you know, if you running a real business, that's an expense that you have to have to run your
Right.
Yeah,
business.
it's a necessity.
That's a necessity. So you know, that's the other thing.
All right, easy question. Wildest DJ moment?
Wildest DJ moment
Yeah,
was our
this
first
guy.
time
Yeah,
DJing.
that.
It was our first
100%.
time DJing ever before we even had a name. It's how we got our name.
Yeah.
Yeah, TheHomeReckers. Yeah.
What's the story? What's the story?
Let's hear it.
All right,
Exclusive.
so we were at the party. Everything was cool, and we
This
didn't know how
is the
to
part
DJ.
you guys threw?
No,
Yeah,
not
sorta.
I mean, kinda.
A little bit,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was a birthday party.
Okay, so
like,
they just
It
like,
was a
oh,
birthday party, house party. Let me set the scene.
yeah,
So it was
with
east
our
side.
friends and
Okay.
stuff.
Nice, shitty house that we were in. We set
Yeah.
up. It was 2 p.m.
I think go fucking go together. Nice and shitty, like nice.
Well,
I was expecting
it was a
shitty.
perfect
You know what I'm
house
talking
for a
about.
party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Perfect house for
Outside
a
of
party.
Milwaukee, shit.
All right, word. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, we set up 2 p.m. monitors on the floor. It was terrible, like with like sound and stuff like that. It was our first gig. We didn't know what the fuck we were doing. Like I practiced like all week for it, and like for this one like set, like these couple transitions. I was like all week doing it because it was my first time doing it. So
Got you.
I have to. So I started doing
That's
it.
crazy. That's
Doing
crazy.
it, right? And then everyone starts jumping so much, the floor caves in.
Yeah, we snapped an I-beam in the house. Like, we didn't, like,
Or,
we didn't, like...
I don't think it's an
floor.
I-beam, it was a rafter or something.
It was something in the basement.
Hunter from Site 1A told me that it was like it's called something different. Forgot.
But, like, we snapped, like, a support beam that supported the floor. So there was, like, a 6.5-inch difference, like, dip in the floor.
Damn.
And they lost a huge part of their security
It was
deposit.
the whole
Like,
security deposit.
it was, like, it was really, really bad. But, like, we were, like... Damn,
That's
like,
how we got our name.
we destroyed a house. Like, it was our first party. Like, we got...
That's how you. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I would have kept it. I would have been a.
No, it was
but that's
sick.
my
And then
name. Bro.
it was kind of like a personal...
That's all. Hey, that's the way hard.
Right.
It was our goal after every party. Like, we wanted to, like, fuck up, like, one part of someone's house. Like, we wanted one
Because it
hole
was
in the
the
wall,
east side.
like,
It was the east
one
side. It was a
door
house
ripped
party,
off,
bro.
just
Like,
something.
whatever.
And we always...
That's what we always do was lit. Like,
Yeah, no,
If
something
we were
get
to
fucked
that
up.
point, we ain't really.
Yeah,
House party. He was like,
Nah.
Which it wasn't a 6-inch dip in the
Nah.
floor, but you know what I'm saying? The
Yeah,
door
like-
handle did fall
yeah.
off a little bit on the way out. So yeah, we kind of did all right.
We did all right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's cool. I like that.
Because dude, if something's broken, that means we know someone was wilding out.
Right.
It's not true.
Wow. Wow.
That's how we gauged if if we did good at DJing or not.
Right. So, man, wrapping this up. I know we're talking about it, man. Like, so if you know the whole Travis Scott, y'all went to Travis Scott last night, right?
No, we
Oh,
were.
yeah,
We were at Plum. Yeah,
Oh,
we were.
word.
Yeah.
That shit was super lit, man. And you know, we talking about the Trippie Red. You know, what I mean, usually he was on the show before, and for whatever reason, he couldn't do the set because his set got cut short. Correct?
Yeah.
Right.
And we kind of like equated that to like the whole being a DJ on another tour, and they go, hey man, you still get your rate, but your set is gonna get cut down
By a lot.
by a lot. Like,
By a lot.
you know, let's just say you had a half an hour set. They go, man, you got 10 minutes to do your whole set. And you're like, man, I planned all these cute points, these tricks,
Right,
man. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's
This
all
big
right.
wow
Dance
moment.
moves,
You know what I'm saying? I don't get to do none of this. You know what I mean? So, do you play the show, or do you can go on your own show? You can definitely. It won't be as big. It definitely will not be as big as this show, but you still have your fans, and they will come out and see you. You will
I
sell
want
out.
y'all to answer because y'all
You-
yes, so
you-
I'm not gonna do
yeah,
it. I'm not
You
going,
will
I'm
sell
not
out, you know, the 3,000 to 7,000 place every night, probably. You know what I'm saying?
This is like where the question of like the art versus the money like, comes in.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
because
it's another level to that too, and plus art money plus the exposure.
Well, that's what I mean by the art too.
Okay.
That's what I mean by the art.
And
Like,
you could also count that as money too, because exposure is also money. Like,
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, like
so,
it's tough. I don't know.
like, dude, I don't know. I'd probably still. I mean, I want to DJ, so I'll probably just DJ. Why not?
That's me.
That's
my
See, I'm like, man, I mean, from a perspective of, because I'm like super big on like making sure my business is together, because I understand like just trying to build something, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
to grow on. So like part of me feels like, man, I don't know if I would do it, but then like you said, it's like, bro, it's Travis Scott, it's the exposure. It's like you're not gonna go and have your ass sitting at the house looking stupid every time this nigga do a show. You're like, man,
I could be there on
But
stage
I'm
with
not.
him right now.
You know what I mean? Right
but
now,
I'm not.
jammed up. You know what I
He
mean?
played at the flipping Super Bowl, right?
Right. So that's why I was
He's
like, I mean, I
biggest
guess I
fan of
can't
music
really.
So it's
go
like
wrong.
sacrifice your
And
show.
you want people to see it, like even if it is for 15 minutes, people are gonna see it.
Well, my thing
And
is,
that's really what it's all about.
how many
That's
more
what we're doing.
thousand, you know, a couple thousand more people
Right.
could potentially sell out whatever city you're going to, because you're going to all these cities next time you come back through. So now you done upped your 7,000 capacity to now you're doing, you know, the Riverside. No, is Riverside bigger than Rave? You get it, you know what I'm saying? You're going to the next level. So now instead of doing your 7,000, you done up your fan base by another 3,000 people.
Yeah.
Those are tickets sold. No, now,
I stand corrected.
the other promoter want to book you because now you're a bigger draw than last time. So now you can ask next time around. You can ask for more money.
I mean, but that's the
So I
thing
stand
too.
corrected.
Like,
Because I said it the wrong way. Right side.
it's like 15 minutes, but the same amount of pay. Like,
Why not?
whatever,
I don't know,
dude.
man.
Like,
That means
I mean,
you just get to cut out like the less fire parts, I guess. Like you
Yeah,
gotta go
it's just
down
all
places.
slappers.
Well, I'm gonna
It's
tell you
all
the truth.
slap.
It's
all
like
slap, all
it's
slap.
like, it's like
No
I'm
fillers,
starting
nothing.
my set off behind the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. I like touring with Digital Underground. My first tour I was ever on, like I felt like that with the set. You know what I mean? Like,
With Digital Underground?
yeah, definitely.
Wait, you toured with Digital Underground?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Okay, he didn't even know that.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, with Tupac too?
No, didn't get the tour part, but no, everybody else. You know what I mean? But,
That's awesome.
But yeah, even with that show, you know, it was more or less like I got to pick after like the first show I did with them. They're like, oh man, cool. Let's redo the set and figure it out. I'm like, bro, you have to. Let's cut this out, just so the show was hitting hard from
Yeah.
as soon as the needle drop
Yeah.
to the last second. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So why not cut the set down and do all of the hits
Why not?
hits
That's how you
back
gotta
to
do
back.
it when you got that little bit of time. Like
Set the
you
stage
gotta-
on fire,
yeah,
bro.
you gotta do what
It doesn't
you
even.
gotta
You can even change it up too every other show.
You can change it up,
you
too.
Be creative with it.
Right. Shout out
Just
to
because-
Kid Cut Up. Shout out to Kid Cut Up on Pink Tour. You know what I mean?
I love Kid
Open it up for
I
like,
love Kid
he's not he's the opening act. Like he's not like, you know, just it's a fucking big deal. Like
Yeah.
I love that dude straight from the mill, you know. Continue to that work.
Him and Steve Marks inspired the fuck
Yeah.
out of me.
Word.
Him and Steve Marks, like, cause like Steve Marks was like DJing with us at Mikey's, like, and
Okay.
gave us like super
Yeah.
good pointers and stuff.
And that's what
You
it's
can
all
ask him
about,
any
bro.
question.
Yeah.
He's just so willing
He's
to
so
answer and
cool.
help out. He's
I love
good.
Steve Marks. Kid Cut Up.
Word.
I see Kid Cut Up. Like, I haven't met Kid Cut Up yet, but like I just see him.
Good dude. I mean, he's put me in a lot of good positions, man. Shout out to Kid Cut Up. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Kid Cut Up.
Lastly, DJ pet peeve. I don't know who want to go first.
If you shove a phone in my face, I'm not gonna look at it. I do not want to see what song you want to play for me. Yeah,
That's so
that's my
weird.
DJ pet peeve.
I feel that's
I don't,
super, bro.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not my
mine-
thing.
Mine is when the people come up to me and they're like, "Can I touch the thingy?"
You
They
know,
always
no,
say it.
that's-
They always say it. Every
It's
show
the
that
same.
they're like,
It's the, can I
do
touch it? And you're like, no,
Yeah, can I do it?
no.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
We should figure
Oh
out a way.
man! Oh
Pause.
man!
It's not even on that. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, why would you think you could just touch the turntable, bro?
Everyone hears that. Like everybody. in the
Why is that
place
good? Like, why? Somebody.
I bet you
In a
nobody-
comment.
Yeah,
Somebody.
comment, please.
Put in the
Please,
comment
like,
section.
why-
If you watch this, you don't
anything in
DJ,
the
we
world.
wanna know.
What makes a person, guy or girl? Because it's been both.
Both.
Yeah, it's-
I mean,
Yeah.
go.
It ain't just one or the other.
No.
Like,
The
no,
thing is, though, the
that's
thing
not
is that the
funny.
guys fucking do
It's
it.
almost like a natural
Ah,
reaction.
fucking
right.
just
Like,
do
like,
it,
what-
dude.
It's like a
What
natural
What is the
reaction.
reason? What is the reason?
The guys just fucking do it, dude. I have hit someone before because it was my friend, but like,
Yeah, but
still.
still. You know what I'm saying?
I punched him directly. It was New Year's, and I punched him directly in the gut and threw him off the.
God gave him a gut check.
Because dude, I was like, dude, did you see me?
And
This
it's
is
New Year's, bro. You
Like,
tripping. You tripping, bro.
I'm
You
New
tripping.
Year's, dude.
Well, shit, man. Glad for y'all. Thank y'all for coming out, bro.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, hold on. I got a question that I did want to ask y'all though.
Okay.
What's like right now, and what's, you know, we just started 2019. What's like your go-to song? Like, what's the song that you like, man? If all else fails, I play this and we're jumping.
Oh no.
I mean,
no,
I have my
I'll
answer.
put him on the spot. Put him on the spot.
I don't want
I'll
it.
put him
like,
on the spot.
It's like for me, I like playing Blueface.
Ooh.
Like Tatiana,
Yeah,
I play that
Tatiana.
shit. Like, cause like I don't want to say it's your go-to, but if you want everyone to stop talking in the club and start singing the hook, like that's the song I
Oh.
like to play.
Sweet Caroline.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Why not?
It's a party
Hell
jam.
yeah. Hell
People
yeah.
were like,
Those
people
are
were
really
like,
good.
I didn't know we were at a wedding. It's like, and then I ducked the audio and everyone goes, bop, bop, bop. I'm like, yeah,
Right,
we're at a
yeah,
wedding now.
That's what we at now.
That's what we're doing.
But that's what DJ, man. A good DJ can do that.
That's-
You can drop music in a way that it make no sense to anybody at the time, but
Right.
you drop it in a way that makes sense.
But then everyone has fun and like
That's
that's
what-
whatever,
that's
dude.
what
It's a
a
song
good
that
DJ
everyone
does.
knows. You know what I'm saying?
That's what a good
I
DJ
love
does.
doing that type. I love throwing curveballs at people. So
I use
much.
curveball
It's-
city, dude. I can't keep up.
Dude, I love.
It's
I
tough.
love.
Dude,
I love
sometimes I
just,
sit
like,
there, I'm like, how is he
crazy
doing
shit
this?
because people genuinely enjoy it too.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Right,
So it's
word,
like,
word.
All right,
Man, appreciate y'all coming
Real
out,
quick
bro.
before we go, tell everybody y'all social media.
Definitely.
Where they can follow y'all, where they can follow y'all, keep up with y'all.
I'm Adam, so Adam_Miho. That's my MIHO. What's yours?
my Instagram is the ugly disc jockey.
Yeah.
That's
And
me.
then with the
also
home
the
records.
Homereckers.
Yeah.
Homereckers, no W.
Yeah.
Ah, see.
Yeah, we keep the W's to ourselves.
I like that, man.
Word, man.
Yeah, I have it, man. Another beautiful episode of FLDJ
Yeah.
podcast. DJ New Styles, DJ ELR, the HomeReckers.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Podcast for DJs by DJs, and we out of here, man. Until next time. Peace to the planet.
The hottest podcast in the world. F your DJ.